Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be reacting to Tottenham Hotspur's narrow 1-2 defeat at home against Liverpool as a brace from Salah kept the Reds in the lead the whole game, with a response from Kane halfway through the second half not enough to get a point on the board for Tottenham from this game. After this game, Tottenham sit fourth behind Newcastle, who did get a win this match week against Southampton. 1 point, though, separates Newcastle and Tottenham. Liverpool, after their win against us, sit in 8th place on 19 points. 5 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses. Let's take you through some of the biggest events of the game. So in the 11th minute, Liverpool start off strong. There is lots of space for Robertson on the left side. He swings a ball into the box. Nunez gets a foot on it and gives it to Salah, who touches it up and then volleys it into the corner. No chance for Lloris, and it's just a really, really good strike from Salah. Very, very well made from Liverpool. 3 minutes later, Tottenham hit the post. Harry Kane puts a beautiful cross in for Perisic, who heads it towards Alisson, who's coming out to try and fight Perisic for the header. Perisic heads it into Alisson, deflection onto the post of the goal, and it's a narrow escape for Liverpool. And then 5 minutes later, in the 19th minute, Tottenham won a penalty. Alexander-Arnold shoves Sessegnon to the ground, but the penalty shout is quickly waved away. And honestly, that was the first of so many missed bad calls by the referee. It was just a really bad performance today, and that was just the start. It was a pretty quiet half for the rest of it. It was very back and forth, but no huge chances for each side. But then in the 40th minute, Alisson launches a ball high up into the air. It comes down, and Dyer tries to head it back towards goalkeeper, completely misjudges it and puts it right into Salah's path, who just has to run and chip it over Lloris, and it's 2-0 Liverpool, and that changes the game completely. Then, that halftime comes and goes. No changes from Tottenham at the break. On the 48th minute, Perisic puts a corner into the box. Tottenham start the half really brightly, and Dyer gets his head on it, but it's a huge save from Alisson to keep Tottenham from scoring. Then a minute later, Sessegnon lays it off to Perisic within the box, and he hits the crossbar. Once again, Tottenham so close to getting another goal. And then 66 minutes in, another chance where Harry Kane flicks on a Perisic free kick, and it goes just wide of the post. Our first change came in the 68th minute. Doherty and Kulusevski came on. They completely changed the game, and it was an instant impact, as in the 70th minute, Harry Kane finally scores for Tottenham. Doherty finds Kulusevski. Kulusevski passes forward into Harry Kane, who from a very, very tight angle smashes it into the corner past Alisson, and it's a Kulusevski assist, a Kane goal, and it is 2-1 Liverpool. The half went on, and then Tottenham again just had multiple chances, so close to finding that equalizer, but in the end, full time came and Tottenham were not able to get the goal that mattered. And ultimately today, it really came down to individual mistakes, specifically by Dyer. He had an excellent second half. He was just very, very good in the second half, but the first half, that mistake really killed us. If he didn't make that mistake, it's a 1-1 draw today. Even better, honestly. It could have been even better. Perisic hit the post twice. Crossbar the second time. That should have been a goal. It's just way too high. Longley had a chance. He put it over the bar. Harry Kane put a couple headers wide. But we put everything forward, everything out there in the second half, and we just we're not able to come back with anything. My man of the match is definitely either Kulusevski or Ivan Perisic. Bentancur was also ridiculously good. Højbjerg was excellent. Bissouma was good. Our midfield was very good. And like I said, in the end, it was just those individual mistakes from Dyer and a little bit of sloppiness from Emerson, Sessegnon, and those players that just kept us from that win. Harry Kane took his goal excellently, but he was kind of quiet for the rest of the game. Perisic was an absolute workhorse at the front, pairing up as a striker with Harry Kane at the front. It was close. It was possible, but Perisic did very, very well at the front today. As I said, midfield was great. Basuma slotted in well today. He was running and doing everything, and there was a noticeable impact when he had to come off for Lucas Moura in the 88th minute. But yeah, it was such a tight game today, and it could have gone either way. And unfortunately, the individual mistakes just messed it up for us. But this is a bit of a bad result because now we have dropped one place, and now we're in 4th place, 1 point behind Newcastle United. So that is a little bit of worrying news, especially considering that we've actually already played them this season and we lost 2-1 at home. So there are only a reverse fixture against them will be an away match at St. James's Park. But I think other than that, I mean, Man United are on our tail as well. They have 1 game in hand against us, and they are 3 points behind. So they're not that far away at all. So we just need to make sure we get a win next week against Leeds. But first, before that, is the Nottingham Forest game away from home in the FA Cup on Wednesday, November 9th at 2:45 Eastern Time. So that comes first. Then Leeds comes at home, and then it is the break for the World Cup. And I think after the break is where we're going to see a new Tottenham, because that will be the Tottenham that play this intensity from start to finish. Like that second half that we saw today, that'll be the whole match. Because right now, I think Conte is saving a lot of physique for the World Cup because he knows how important it is to a lot of our players. Namely, players like Harry Kane, Son, who hopefully will be able to play. Lloris, of course. Longley will play for France. Ben Davies in his first World Cup for Wales. Ivan Perisic with Croatia. Højbjerg with Denmark. Bentancur with Uruguay. I believe Emerson might be there. Kulusevski is not playing because Sweden did not qualify. And then, of course, Harry Kane in the mix for the World Cup players as well. So after the World Cup, our first game is on Boxing Day against Brentford. That will be an important match because that one will be one that that's where I think we'll see a big change in us. 7:30 a.m. the day after Christmas. So I hope everyone on the East Coast and across America is ready to wake up right after Christmas to watch Tottenham. But I think it'll be a good game. I think we'll show our true colors, like truly what Conte has done to us then. Right now, I think it's kind of off because just of the World Cup. But that's it for our instant reactions for Tottenham versus Liverpool. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoyed our channel. Comment down below who your man of the match is. And until next time, come on, you Spurs!